And hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another live stream. This time it is the FA Cup third round replay. Apologies for being a little bit late. I was kind of distracted by the BBC. Marcus has just mentioned in the comments there that someone was playing some sus moaning sounds on the BBC coverage of the game. So I was a bit confused what was happening. But yeah, guys, we're back here anyway with the live stream. What we'll do quickly, we'll go through the lineups of both sides. We'll start with Wolves as they are the home side, and then we'll get your score predictions before the game starts. We're about 2 minutes away from kickoff. Apologies for being a bit late, but we'll get the lineups now. And comment down below your score predictions for the game. It's kind of trending on Twitter now. Some guys just playing a practical joke on BBC, I think. But yeah, so we'll start with Wolves. Some heavy rotation in both teams, I think, as well. Sars in net for Wolves with Lembiska at right back. Collins and Gomez as the two centre backs with Castro at left back. Adama Traore on the right. Nuri on the left with a midfield three of Ruben Neves, João Moutinho and Hodge, and then Jimenez up front. For Liverpool, a heavily rotated side. Obviously, we're facing Chelsea on Saturday, so there's some people being rested. Kelleher in net, Tsimikas at left back, Milner at right back, Gomez and Konate as the two centre backs, with Thiago, Bajcetic and Keita as a midfield three, with Carvalho on the left, Elliott on the right, and then Gakpo leading the line for Liverpool today, playing that number 9 role. So hoping today's the day he gets his first goal for Liverpool. It would be good. And yeah, guys, we are kicked off here now. We are underway. It is Wolves that gets us off underway here now with Jimenez. The bench obviously is a bit stronger for Liverpool as well. We've got Matip on there, Robertson, Salah, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Fabinho. Some heavy substitutions on there. And then Wolves have got Diego Costa on their bench, Semedo, Kuna and stuff like that as well. But yeah, guys, comment down below your score predictions. I am going for a 2-1 Liverpool win. Same as Callum, I think. Yeah, Callum's put 2-1 down as well. I don't see us keeping a clean sheet the way our defence has been recently, and especially with Gomez at the back. But confident we can get a win here. But it is Wolves now attacking down that right-hand side. And the stadium lights have just gone out here at the Molineux. The whole pitch just went black. All the floodlights just cut out there. But the lights are back on now. So I'm not too sure what happened there. Things going weirdly wrong here now at the Molineux. First, the moaning sounds with the BBC. And now the floodlights in the Molineux is just completely turned off. And I think there's a power cut there because the referee just stopped the game momentarily whilst he checks his microphone and his speaker. His headset, just to make sure he can hear the other officials around the pitch. I thought I'd be seeing Calvin Ramsey play today if Trent is not starting. Yeah, I think Calvin Ramsey's still in. I think Calvin Ramsey's injured, to be fair, guys. I'm not too sure if he's fully fit. I might be wrong on that, but I do think he's injured. Oh, picked up a knock or something. I don't think he's fit to play. I might be completely wrong. I'll check the bench if he's on there. I'm pretty sure he's hurt himself. But nonetheless, yeah, Milner starts at right back today, which is a bit bizarre. But obviously a very good utility player, Milner. And the game has resumed now after the lights cut out. And it is Lembiska now here for Wolves, putting a long ball forward here for Adama to chase, which he does get to, as he's got the pace. And he puts a ball into the box here for Jimenez, but Konate clears it away with his header, and it falls to Harvey Elliott now. And now Wolves back in possession again here now with Nuri. And now Hodges. And then a long ball forward here to find Adama Traore down that right-hand side again. Traore here now, have a ball into the box, finds Jimenez, heads it wide though, and it will be a Liverpool goal kick. They need to get Alisson on. Yeah, I don't know. Alisson wasn't great in the last fixture, to be fair, against Wolves in the first tie at Anfield before the replay. He wasn't very good. He obviously gave away a goal. But yeah, I do know what you mean. But Kelleher is pretty good when it comes to penalties, if it does get to that point, which hopefully it doesn't. He's normally pretty reliable. But yeah, Kelleher there with a poor goal kick, and he gives it straight back to the Wolves defence, who now pass it back to their keeper, Sarr. And now Sarr here for Wolves, clears it away. And that will find Konate. Now Jaume Coutinho picks it up for Wolves, gives it to Adama Traore. Obviously, recently, we know the speculation with Matheus Nunes linked to the club, but Ruben Neves has also been linked to Liverpool recently as well. So keep an eye on him. Wolves not having the best of seasons so far, well, neither are we, but they do have some good players, so if by chance they do end up getting relegated, which I don't think they will, I think they'll survive just about, you'll be able to get these players on the cheap. But yeah, it is Wolves in possession still now though. First 4 minutes has been majority Wolves. I had a good chance earlier to make it 1-0, but Jimenez headed it wide. And Tsimikas here now, he's got a bit of a job on his hands tonight. Defending Adama Traore, bit of a powerhouse. But yeah, guys, it is Ben Labisca here now for Wolves. Thiago wins it back. Now Fabio Cavallo. Cavallo here trying to dribble past Hodge is there, but he can't, and they lose the ball again here to Wolves. I'm surprised Ramsey not played at all. I understand he's a young prospect, but the hype around him when he got here, I'm confused. Yeah, I think Ramsey's injured, to be fair, guys. I don't think he's fit to play. I'm pretty sure he picked up an injury in the under-21s. And then obviously the team's weakened as well because we've got Chelsea on the weekend here. And Chelsea, for example, I know for a fact, so they played on Sunday and they've got now a whole week of rest before they play us. And we've only got from Tuesday, which is today obviously, till Saturday. So they get 6 days, we only get 4 days to rest. So that's why we're rotating quite heavily. So people like Trent are not playing, Salah's not playing. To be honest, I don't think Klopp... Obviously, Liverpool aren't in the best of form right now, and we probably should be going for a trophy like the FA Cup, because chances are the Champions League will go nowhere this year, because we are against Real Madrid in the round of 16. So we probably do want to try in some of these cup competitions. The FA Cup, we're out of the Carabao Cup already. But he's rotated quite heavily here, so assuming he's not too fussed about it, I don't know. But he should be, because we're not going to win the league. We're not going to win the Champions League. Can't win the Carabao Cup. And so far in the first 6 minutes, it's been majority Wolves, so not a positive start, really. We need a great game from our boys and a big win. Go the mighty Reds. Hopefully. It's been terrible so far. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see, obviously, how Saturday goes as well. I mean, I'm looking forward to the game. We will be streaming it as well against Chelsea. They've got a pretty interesting side at the moment. They signed Mudryk recently, and they're linked to a lot more players. So we're interested to see how he does against our back line and stuff like that as well. Obviously, both teams not in the greatest of forms. So it will be a bit of a relegation battle between Chelsea and Liverpool on the weekend. But our first obstacle is to get past Wolves. And so far, it's been majority of Wolves maintaining possession here, passing the ball quite fluidly around the Liverpool midfield and defence. So not a positive start. Joe Gomez here now. Gives it to Konate. Now Konate just driving up the pitch here with the ball to James Milner. Bit of negative there from Milner. Passes it straight back to Kelleher. Don't know why. Wasn't really any need to do so. But Konate here now. Gives it back to Milner. Milner here to Elliott. Good to see Elliott playing. On the wing as well, which I like to see. Gomez again now. To Tsimikas. Now to Thiago, who was probably the best of a bad bunch against Brighton. Tsimikas again here now with a ball into the box. It's not a great effort, but it does fall to Elliott on the other side. Now Elliott here for Liverpool. Gives it back to Milner. Milner Tries to float across in at the back post to Tsimikas, and Sarge dropped the ball there, and Cavallo attempted the follow-up of the loose ball, but he luckily for Wolves, he got there, and Wolves can breathe a sigh of relief. Wasn't great goalkeeping by the Portuguese keeper. I don't know if he is Portuguese. I'm assuming so because he plays for Wolves, but Limbiskin here for Wolves. Yeah, I love Elliott. Needs more playing time. Yeah, I like seeing him play on the wing as well. I mean, it's more of his natural position rather than the midfield. But Cavallo here now wins the ball back in a dangerous area for Liverpool. Gives it to Gakpo. Gakpo will shoot, and it wasn't a great effort. It had to get through quite a lot of bodies, a lot of Wolves bodies, sorry, and Sarr collected it quite easily there. But that's Gakpo's first shot and Liverpool's first shot of the game. Now Carvalho here now for Liverpool, gives it to Gakpo. Now to Gomez. Thiago here now. Switching that player down that right hand side to James Milner, who is the captain tonight. Now to Bajcetic. Back to Gomez again. Now Tsimikas. Liverpool having a bit more of the ball now the last few minutes, but Cavallo loses it this time. And then Sarr will collect it for Wolves. Sarr wasn't playing last time round, was he? He was replaced, I think, in the last game. I did think Sarr was their starting keeper, to be fair, but last game it was the other guy. I can't remember his name now. And yeah, obviously Raul Jimenez is playing as a striker, but they do have Diego Costa on the bench as well. Not been a great start for him so far. But he is a danger man, really. And a player that I'm actually a fan of, despite him playing for Chelsea. I do think he's an interesting character. And now Ruben Neves here. Gives it to Limbica. Now he dips a nice pass over to Adama Traore, but Joe Gomez gets there first. Now Konate. Tsimikas here now down that left-hand side. He can't keep the ball in and it'll go out of play here for a Wolves throw-in. But not a great start to the game, guys, so far. Hodges here. Limbiska. Kicks it out of play and it'll be a Liverpool throw-in this time. Tsimikas here now to Gakpo. Cavallo. Now to Keita in the midfield here. Keita to Harvey Elliott. Elliott tried to do a long pass over to him, but fell to Cavallo instead. He should have just tapped it to Keita. Then he would have been on goal there. Gakpo loses the ball here for Liverpool, but Thiago wins it back straight away. Now Bajcetic gives it to Milner down that right-hand side. Milner trying to do a nice pass forward there for Elliott, but Ruben Neves read it and he will clear it away for Wolves. And now Jimenez here. Feeds it into Ait-Nouri. Ait-Nouri with a good chance for Wolves here to make it 1. Takes a shot, but it's blocked there by Gomez. And then Kelleher will collect that and kick it away to Tsimikas. Now Tsimikas here to Cavallo. But yeah, Wolves looking pretty dangerous straight away. Now Thiago to Elliott, and Liverpool can break here on the counter-attack, sorry. It's got Elliott here with Keita and Gakpo all in support. Elliott shoots from distance and he scores! And it's 1-0. Harvey Elliott, what a strike! And that is just what we need to get the game underway in the correct way. That was it's not been a great start to the game, but Harvey Elliott, fair play. The goalkeeper's positioning was way out of touch there, but what a strike that is. Yes. 1-0. Harvey Elliott. Klopp doesn't look too happy despite that. But that was a beautiful strike. I'm not too sure what they're checking here. The Wolves manager's kicking up a fuss about something. But that was brilliant by Harvey Elliott. And I watched the replay to that because I want to look at Jose Sarr's position there. He looked a bit quite far off his line. But Harvey Elliott has a beautiful strike, just dipped over the keeper. At first, I was like, why are you shooting? He had Keita and Gakpo in support, but the way he struck it, yeah, the keeper's quite far off his line there, isn't he? But he's such a good player. Definitely the future of England for me. Such a brilliant, brilliant, talented player. And he needs more game time. Look at that shot as well. Poor goalkeeping, I think, by the keeper. He's quite far off his line there, but take nothing away from that shot. That was beautiful. And just what we need. Players to step up when we need them most. And, yes, love it. What a player. What a youngster. It's 1-0. Hopefully that gives us a bit of confidence now for the rest of the game. And try and maintain a bit of possession here. Bajcetic here now gives it to Keita. What a strike, guys. What a strike. I'll be honest, guys. The first 10 minutes is probably Wolves had the better chances, or the majority of the ball. Bajcetic here now to Konate. Tsimikas here now down that left-hand side here for Liverpool. Gives it to Carvalho. Now back to Thiago. Now Tsimikas again. Back to Thiago again. Thiago here to Keita. Keita back to Bajcetic. I want to see Bellingham and Elliott playing together. Yeah, that'd be a bit of a dream team, to be fair. England's brightest youngsters. Bro, we have Bellingham, really? I see. No, not yet. But he is our main target for the summer, guys, so hold out. But obviously, he probably wants to play for a team that get in European football, or Champions League football, should I say, and that's not very realistic at the moment. Gomez here now. Gives it to Konate. Now to Elliott. Elliott here now to Thiago. To Bajcetic. To Gakpo. Gakpo now to Carvalho in good space here. He's got Tsimikas in support. He uses Tsimikas. Tsimikas shoots and skies it over the bar there. But another good play there between Gakpo, Carvalho and Tsimikas there. Good attack and play. And that's more like it. Shout out to Hot Campfire 2. Thanks for the support on the channel. Now Wolves win a throw in here with Aït-Nouri. I think there's an issue here with the VAR. Obviously, I can't hear the commentary from the actual commentators when they're getting informed about stuff like this, but the camera keeps panning to the referee and the officials. So hopefully they fix that. I was watching the Aberdeen versus Rangers game the other day, and the Scottish FA VAR is terrible. Kept having issues with it all game. And then it seems like something's happened here at the Molineux. But the game resumes for now. And it is Wolves in possession. Now Aït-Nouri. Gives it to Hodges. Now it's Aït-Nouri again, but Milner tracks his run and collects the ball for Liverpool. Gives it up to Elliott. Elliott with a nice back pass there to Keita. Keita not really returning the favour so well, but Elliott does well with what he was given. But Bajcetic there lost the ball here now for Liverpool, and Adama Traore is tackled and fouled there by Thiago, and it will be a Wolves free kick. Power cut in the area. Yeah, I seen it at the start of the game. The lights went out, so hopefully that's all sorted now. I live in Wolves. I'm just kidding. Now Adama Traore here for Liverpool down that right hand side. Oh, sorry, Wolves. Traore for Wolves down that right hand side here. Now the ball into the box, And Aitner heads it, but he heads it over the bar, and it will be a Liverpool goal kick. And it was offside anyway, so it'll be a free kick. Now Neves here for Wolves. Gives it back to Collins. Now to Hodge. Back to Gomez. Now to Collins. Collins now to Limbiksa. And he wins a throwing here for Wolves. But yeah, guys, if you're new around here or new to the stream, drop a like on the stream. It helps us out massively, I think. I'm not too sure if it does, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And subscribe as well if you are a Liverpool fan. We upload daily Liverpool content. And there you are. Here, Wolves win another throwing. Are there any Wolves fans here? I don't think so. It's really rare that we get opposing fans in the stream. And it's quite a quiet stream tonight. I'm assuming because it's on BBC, so not many people are watching the stream. Now Limbiksa here for Wolves. Still trying to figure out how to say that guy's name. Limbiksa. I'll probably just call him Limbiksa because I'm not too sure how to say it. But yeah, Wolves had like their third consecutive throw in here now. As Liverpool keep defending. Traore to Limbiksa and another Wolves throwing. Now Hodges. And Liverpool win a free kick. Now Konate. I did say 2-1 Liverpool, so kind of on track for that, I suppose. Just rather keep a clean sheet now. Konate here now clears the ball away from danger for Liverpool, sorry. And Liverpool can see the throwing at the same time. Now Gomez back to Kelleher. Kelleher with a long ball forward. Now Sarr for Wolves. I say 2-1 red still. Yeah, not too confident with our defence here. But Cavallo there won a free kick for Liverpool in a good area after he won the ball off Neves, but Neves fouled him. And it's a good position here, maybe to shoot, but there's only Trent on the pitch. So who would you have to take it? Sorry, maybe Gakpo. I don't know what Gakpo's set pieces are like, to be fair, so I can't really judge. Who else we got on the pitch? Thiago maybe. I think it will be Thiago to take it, to be fair. Yeah, it seems that way. I wouldn't mind seeing what Elliott can do from it, maybe. He's obviously got a bit of a long shot on him. Give him a chance on the set piece, maybe. I say 3-1 Reds. We need Trent. Where is he? I wouldn't say we really need him, to be fair. A bit of a liability in defence. I think having Joe Gomez and Trent in the same defence is a bit of a recipe for disaster. But Thiago here with a ball into the box. Almost finds Konate, but the Wolves defence clear it away. And Milner will hit up on the follow-up here. Gakpo to maybe get a chance. And it's cleared away again there by Wolves. But Konate wins it back, but it's offside and it'll be a Wolves free kick. Apparently he's chewing his toenails in the changing room. Didn't know Paul Scholes was at Molyneux. That was a close call though. I don't know, that was offside, yeah. Konate's header to Gakpo was offside. I do apologise as well. I got a bit of a cold today, so my voice is a bit clammed up. Collins here clears it away for Wolves. Now Neves. Neves have a nice bit of footwork to get past Keita, sorry. Now Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri to Gomez. Now back to Neves. I'll say since Liverpool scored that goal, they've really gained some confidence here. The first 10 minutes, as I mentioned earlier, it was majority Wolves. So it's good to see the team use Elliott's goal as a bit of encouragement. I think for all the negativity surrounding the Reds at the moment, Jurgen will still find a way for us to make top four, especially with hopes of Diaz and Jota on the mend. Yeah, I think I think Jota we're expecting about end of February still, hopefully earlier. I'm not too sure about Diaz. Diaz is a bit more different. But Keita with a chance here for Liverpool. Gives it to Gakpo. Now Gakpo out to Milner down that right-hand side. Now to Keita again. Now back to Gakpo. What can Gakpo do? We have a hairy touch. He fell to the floor there, claiming for a penalty, but the referee said nope. And play on is given. And then Wolves win a free kick in their own right here after a foul on Jimenez by Konate. I bet I've commented the most. Scholes is still crying because he was never in the class of Stevie G. I agree with that. Even like, you look at the what's the midfield free debate? It's like the three English guys, isn't it? Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard. For me, Gerrard's obviously the best, but I don't think Scholes comes close to Lampard either. Really. Don't get me wrong, Gerrard and Lampard are both stinking managers. They can't manage a football club to save their life, but player-wise, they're both brilliant players. But yeah, I do think Gerrard's slightly better. Just because of the team he had to work with throughout his career and what he managed to achieve in his career as well. Since we sold Mane, we've been a bit worse. Yeah, that's definitely a factor, I think. Yeah, but Scholes for me, I don't know. He's not a bad player, but he's not as good as Gerrard. And he likes biting his daughter's toenails, so a bit of a weird bloke. Yeah, Gerrard is way better than Lampard, yeah, definitely. I'm saying that Lampard for me was better than Scholes. But Wolves have a chance here now of Aït-Nouri down that left-hand side. Puts a ball into the box there, but Konate clears it away with his head. And it falls to Cavallo now. And Liverpool trying to break on the counter-attack here now with Tsimikas. Tsimikas to Thiago. Thiago with a poor pass there, and Wolves win back possession with Adama Traore down that right-hand side. And then Tsimikas there fouls the Spanish winger. And it'll be a Wolves free kick. And it's a good area to put a ball into the box and see if you can get someone's head on it. Anyone have the Liverpool away kit? I don't actually know. Yeah, it's a nice strip to be fair. It's a nice kit. But yeah, good chance here for Wolves maybe from the free kick. João Moutinho puts the ball into the box. Does almost find Jimenez there, but Gomez gets there first. And Ruben Neves shoots on the volley there. And it's blocked by the Liverpool defence. But we know how good his long shots are. Some of the goals he's scored in his career can be a threat from outside the box. Aït-Nouri here now. To Moutinho. Moutinho now to Jimenez. Jimenez with a ball into the box, but no one's there. And Liverpool will clear that away quite comfortably. Now Elliott here can break for Liverpool on the counter-attack. And he concedes a corner after he kicked the ball against him, the Wolves player, and bounced off himself out for a throwing. Mr. LFC News, are you behind because I see what you say about 30 seconds earlier? I don't. I think that my TV's probably the same as you, but there might be a stream delay. I'm surprised Nunes isn't starting for Wolves tonight. Yeah, is he on the bench? I didn't even check their bench really. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's on the bench. Yeah, I don't know why he's not starting. Not too sure why he's not starting. Who would you guys rather have? I think I read something earlier with Fabrizio Romano, and obviously they were mentioning about Neves or Nunes coming to Liverpool. But he actually mentioned on the bottom of his tweet that it wouldn't be Neves coming and then Bellingham would be a no-go. It would be either get a Nunes or Neves, and then additionally in the summer getting Bellingham as well as another midfielder. So getting two midfielders, but one for the January now and then one obviously in the summer, which is quite promising. That's come from Fabrizio Romano. But who would you rather have, Ruben Neves or Matheus Nunes as a midfielder? Who would you rather come to Liverpool out of the two Portuguese Wolves midfielders? Messi is GOAT. Never watched Prime Daniel Sturridge then. But yeah, Liverpool win a free kick here now with Milner. And Milner puts a ball into the box here, and it's punched away there by Sarr quite poorly. And Gomez hits the follow-up header, and it's cleared away there by Wolves again, but falls back to Joe Gomez. And Joe Gomez a bit of a skill in the box there, gives it to Gakpo, and Gakpo attempts another cross into the box, but it's cleared away this time properly by Wolves. And they do win a free kick as well from the initial mess that was in the box, and a foul on João Moutinho. Neves, yeah, I think I'd rather have Neves as well. I think he has a little bit more to his game. Nunes is younger, also gets forward more. I'll take him over Neves. I think Neves is Neves is about 26 now, isn't he? I just think Neves is more solid, to be fair. If you want someone that can help us now until the summer, I think Neves is the better option. I think Nunes can grow into a great player, but I don't know. But Gakpo here now for Liverpool, gives it to Elliott. Elliott with a ball into the box, but it's headed away there by Gomez. And it falls back out to Elliott again here now. Now to Bajcetic. Back to Elliott, the goal scorer. Now to big James Milner. Now to Elliott on the follow-up. Elliott here to Gakpo. Gakpo will shoot, and he hits it over the bar. But it's good to see him having some shots this game and really getting involved. Kind of went missing in that Brighton game, didn't he? Didn't really add too much to it. This is his third game for Liverpool and his second game against Wolves. I really want to see him score. He was decent in his debut, to be fair, against Wolves. I thought he was pretty decent. Against Brighton, he was poor, but so was everyone, really. Sarr here now for Wolves, clears it away for a corner. That was poor goalkeeping. Yeah, we're not allowed to sign Nunes now. Neves for consistency and easier to integrate quickly into Klopp's system. Yeah, I agree. I think Nunes should come on for Liverpool. Nunes is injured, I think, as well. He's picked up a knock. Can't play for 3 different clubs in the same season. Yeah. That's in Europe, though, isn't it? It's not actually domestically, is it? I don't know. Might be domestically. It's all a mess. You should have got him in the summer, really, but didn't happen. I just think for me, anyway, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Fabinho anymore. Don't really trust him as much. think Keita needs to leave at the end of his contract. Same with Oxlade-Chamberlain. Yeah. Is Salah injured? If not, he should come on. Yeah, Salah's on the bench. He's fine. I think they're just resting players, to be honest. Big Jurgen. But Joe Gomez here now for Liverpool. Gives it to Tsimikas. Now back to Konate and then back to the keeper, Kelleher. Who hasn't had too much to do, really, since the first 10 minutes. It's been pretty quiet a night for him so far. But Thiago here now for Liverpool. Gives it to Carvalho. Now back to Tsimikas again. And poor bit of passing by Bajcetic, and it goes out for a Wolves throw-in. Thiago still. I like Thiago, yeah. I like Thiago. Limbiska here now for Wolves.